this is pretty severe, a pretty major situation on our hands right now. As of course, if you look at Dan Bongino before he became the deputy director of the FBI, he didn't have the nicest of things to say about the people in authority who have failed us and haven't provided us enough information and oversight, specifically when it comes to trying to take the life of the current president of the United States. Okay, that was a major event here. That corporate media was just like, okay, oh, it came, bye-bye. We don't want to talk about that. Facebook, Google censored that particular news story, images of that event. And a lot of people are left here saying, wait, you're telling me a 20-year-old outsmarted a whole national security state and was able to get on a roof that allegedly, according to the Secret Service, was a little bit too slopey for them, as they were on a roof that was way more slopey adjacent to them? Are you he was able to get on police and Secret Service operational command headquarters on top of that building?
You're just not ready for this, Luke. Trump was in on that assassination.
And then he was able to get multiple shots off. And
I said it from the very beginning that it looked like he had a squib in his ear.
A police officer actually stepped in and took action. It's absolutely ridiculous to believe that Dan Bongino is saying, nothing to see here, don't worry about it, no conspiracy here at all.
Time for BS. Unfortunately,
good morning.
As Congressman Crane and Mills.
Hello, Nikki. I don't know why I haven't texted you in so long.
Been vanquished to the face of the media coverage.
Busy, I guess.
How we're still talking about JFK's assassination.
I haven't talked to anybody, though, I guess.
Nobody seems to want to talk about President Trump being shot in the head on national television, despite the fact that we have no answers. So I have 5 minutes, so I want to keep...
Yeah, we have no answers at all. We still don't have any answers. And that, to me, is very troubling, since a lot of people do believe that there was a conspiracy. And I think they are right to believe that, with just the kind of weird circumstantial coincidences and apocalyptic security failures that have happened here that do highlight how there's probably not just a coincidence here, there's probably something else happening here, as we have had federal agents try to block information from coming out to the general public, and we still don't know exactly how in the world was a 20-year-old able to pull all of this off. As of course, Dan Bongino now is updating everyone on his official FBI Bongino government Twitter account. He's specifically talking about the event that just unfolded in Washington, D.C., with a crazy person that took the life of two young Israelis as the responses to all of this. And he's updating us about all of this, where the guy was from, his background, his information here. As a lot of people are just posting memes saying, oh, you're just going to sleep, and then you can't go to sleep because, quote, the FBI is being more transparent about the guy who shot two Israeli diplomats than it is about the guy who shot Trump. Yes. Another person. Why do we still know nothing about Thomas Crooks? Please release the information. Yeah. Big question here is, of course, skepticism is an all-time high here. And a lot of people are just saying, thanks for that. How's that Epstein file on day one thing going? And the comments are pretty savage here. Let's just be honest with ourselves. They're pretty strong against Cash Patel here, and we can keep going through them. And almost every single post now that he posts are saying, hey, can we talk about that elite child trafficking ring? You know, hey, Epstein, can we talk about that? Hey, can we talk about the predators that are still probably hurting small children out there? A second update. Hey, what about those Epstein files? Hey, what's going on? What's going on there? As the Babylon Bee, I thought, had one of the best headlines, and I had similar headlines too. I was like, FBI comes up and says, Lee Harvey Oswald acted on. FBI comes out. Dan Bongino, Cash Patel, tell everyone, WTC7 just fell on itself, took itself out. And nothing to see here. As Babylon Bee did a similar satirical headline saying, FBI determines Abraham Lincoln took himself out. Yeah, probably. Listen. Believe the official version of events. Don't worry. Trust us. Nothing to see here. As truly, there's some reasons to be concerned here about what's going on. We'll get into Patrick McDavid's kind of theory and analysis here. But as people are saying here, I don't think Cash Patel and Dan Bongino believe Cash Patel and Dan Bongino, to be honest with ourselves. As Alex Jones came out and said, yeah, it's pretty obvious that Epstein didn't take himself out, and that Cash Patel and Dan Bongino's body language in that interview looks like a, quote, hostage video. And it does kind of...
Yes, Orly, we're going to go outside.
With ourselves here. It got awkward, it got weird, and we have this from the Washington Post saying the conspiracy theory...
Do my maintenance on my dreadlocks.
I don't think it broke Dan Bongino. I mean, Dan Bongino came out with a very vague statement a couple days ago.
Yes, we're going outside right now. Yes.
Truth. We believe in the truth. I speak the truth. And I'm like, just please share some more information. Give us a little bit more accountability. Give us just a little bit more transparency. Let's stop a lot of this kind of guesstimating. Let's stop a lot of this like speculation, all these kind of theoretical stuff. And the reason why we do think about these theories, the reason why people go off the deep end and think everything is a government conspiracy, which of course it's not. There's a whole other layer of government that is incompetent, but there's also a whole layer that's extremely proficient and uses that incompetence in their own kind of evil, maniacal, kind of Machiavellian type of ways.
Yes, we're going right now.
It's not always just black and white here.
There's a lot that I want to do today.
The fact that our tax dollars are going to this institution, an institution.
Well, we're going to be doing a lot today. At least I'm going to try.
To go away was, in my
see
opinion,
how much energy I have.
This trafficking operation of small children.
I need to strip my bed. I need to do laundry. And we have a washer and dryer. En suite. I need to do laundry. I need to shave the dog's ass. And I'd really like to get some dishes done too. Maybe clean my house, but I'm not going to put too much on myself. We're just going to start small. Oh, I need to clean my car out before I can do any of that because my laundry is in my car. Okay, you got to go right now. Okay, let's go right now. I'll come back for this. I'll take you out there first. Oops, you're attached. All right, come on. Come on, let's go outside. I wonder what he thinks about the shoes that we put on every day. Money brought a rat inside to kill, and then she didn't kill it. So it's just around. Here. What you barking at? Huh? There's Pig. Stop it, Orly. Oh, there she is. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go over here. Come on. Potty first? Go potty. Go potty. Yeah, you're just gonna lay down right there. Okay. How crazy. It's literally the perfect distance. You like have this cord memorized, huh? He literally parked himself. I mean, there was only about that much left of cord leeway remaining. Anyway, I haven't been filming any footage and I haven't gone live or done anything in a while, so figure should probably do something. take off all my sweaters. Jesus Christ. My grandma. This is my grandma. Tomorrow, when you go to the dump. Tomorrow, when you go to the dump. Are you hot in the sunlight like that? You want to go inside? You want to go with me inside? Huh? You want to go inside? No? You want to stay? Okay. Oh, look at my tomato plants. What the hell happened? How long was it minimized for? It's all zoomed in and stuff. What's going on? How long was it cut out for? Money is about to have her fucking kittens any minute. I took today off of work, so I thought she was in labor, but she wasn't. one day less earning money. Pretty bummed about that. Why is it so big? That's weird. Okay. My house is a fucking disaster. I haven't cleaned it in like 2 weeks. And I'm working. No, I'm instantly hot. Oh my god, they're fucking on? You don't turn yourselves off after a while being idle? Great, it was on the dash, turned on. Love that. Overheating. This is brand new. I'm just gonna fold it. It still smells like clean laundry. And that way I don't end up with another fucking sweater to wash. Oh my gosh, I need to wash my work clothes. So it was raining yesterday, but I was still weed eating. Dude, I had mud. You can't even really see it on camera. But this was like a thick layer of grass and mud. You could have built a fucking cob house with my clothes. I'm gonna beat those out a little bit. Yeah, so Money caught a fucking mouse the other day, and then she, instead of killing it, or I'm sorry, a rat, not a mouse. So instead of killing it, she brought it into the middle of the room and then just let go of it and then just watched it run away. So I have a rat in the house again, and I'm freaking out because she's about to have kittens. I don't want a fucking rat in here. It'll eat her babies, for fuck's sake. Like, what a retard. So now we're on like rat hunting duty, which is lame because I don't have a way to catch it. I just have a cat. And the cat keeps just like, she caught it the other day. She literally fucking caught it. Her and Orly were both freaking out over here. So I moved this stuff out of the way so she could get underneath that area a little bit. And she fucking got it. Boom, in like 20 minutes, she got it. And then she brought it into the middle of the living room and let go. And so what do you think it did? It ran under my bed. It's a big rat, too. I don't want a rat in my fucking house. I'm about to have baby kitties in here. And I know my cat. She's going to be moving her fucking kittens all the time. So I got to get her... I got her a whelping box already in my bed. But like... And she likes her whelping box, but she's... You know, she's just doing that thing she do. Christine, it is literally sitting at my post office box. I have a conversation with them like at least once a week, but I haven't gone down south. You know, I haven't gone, it's 3 hours away, the mailbox from where I'm at right now. I'm gonna have her, probably what I'm gonna end up doing is getting another box that's more local to here. I have to talk to Josh first, because I'm going to ask Josh to check the mail for me, because I'm going to have the mail delivered in Eugene. I'm not going to have it delivered to like my tiny town, because it's a public mailbox or whatever. So when I do that, I'll have her mail like smaller stuff to me, but probably not packages. But I haven't gotten anything from down there. There's other stuff there. And I have until July before it's like a real problem. Like, AKA my mailbox is not paid for anymore. So, because I paid for it a year or 2 years in advance. I can't remember. The lady's really awesome. She's holding everything for me. She's been so sweet and so helpful, you know, as much as she's capable of doing. But it's, yeah, it's a really long drive. I'm afraid to honestly take my truck that far, which is why I haven't gone. God, Heather, you think that you fucking could put stuff in one place, for God's sake. Oh, fuck me. Okay, good, it's empty. Ow. Ow. Please don't be a dead animal. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna do the towels and stuff too. And then I'll do the rugs with the towels. Almost did it again. I didn't see my bathing suit in there. fucking hot out here. Come on. Come on, I'll give you a treat. Come on, come get a treat. Dude, you're way too far out. Come on. Okay. Laundry started. Dog has water outside. It's warm. Where's my phone? Oh, I need to do my bedding too at some point. Nikki, my friend. Oh, you just saw Elliot's hair?
And billionaires and Silicon Valley tech executives to do whatever they wanted to with on private islands and private jets and other properties that the FBI has never even stepped foot on. I could give the FBI a number of properties like, hey, you got to do this, you got to go there, you got to go see this, you got to investigate this. They didn't do any of that. Virginia Giuffre was sending out panic messages. I was like, send the FBI there immediately. Nothing like that ever happened. And it's sad because this is an important story for the American people that wanted justice, and they thought we were getting justice here. And there still is a possibility for Kash Patel and Dan Bongino to do the right thing, come out and just lay out the information.
Yeah, he likes it.
And try to hold some of those really predators out there.
He likes it, but he doesn't like it. You know, just like any huge change, there are things about it he likes and things that he doesn't. But he definitely likes not having, you know, hair in his face and stuff like that. And I think that it was just a lot of Josh he's well intentioned. His intentions were not to like hurt Elliot's feelings or scar him emotionally or make him hate his own hair in a way, but like, you know, there's only so much someone telling you that your hair looks like shit before, you know, you start to feel some type of way about it. But the thing is he wouldn't let me do maintenance on his hair. He would not let me. And, you know, I was like, all right, fine. If you aren't going to let me do your maintenance, then we're going to have to start considering haircuts. It's just you can't walk around with your hair matting up like that. It's not good for, it's like, who cares what anyone thinks, but it's not good for you. It's not healthy. When you wash your hair, you're not going to be able to get in that mat. You're not going to be able to get your scalp really good. Like, there's so many reasons why you should not allow your dreadlocks to Congo and become one giant dreadlock. It's way more than just not, you know, having individual dreadlocks that move or something, you know. It's aesthetic. It's a matter of, oh my god! Oh my god, what's that? It's a whole pack! God, it was garbage! Bro. Nice. Fuck yeah, and there's like 5 or something in here. 4 or 5 in here. Anyway, so it was just like, you know, I was like, you know, let's start considering a haircut. I've been saying that to him for a couple of years, you know. I was like, you know, I have a friend whose wife is a hairstylist. We can cut your dreads in half and comb out the rest. And you'll have longer hair, but he's so tender-headed. He's always had dreadlocks, or he's always had, yeah, he's like always, pretty much always had dreadlocks. So his scalp doesn't have any resistance to having his hair pulled. He's very tender-headed. When I was cutting his dreadlocks out before I shaved it, like, we were gonna try to salvage his hair so that he could get a style, but there was just no way I could comb out any of those dreadlocks. We just had to shave everything, start fresh, and let it grow out, and then we'll get a style. So he just kind of looks like that weird kid in 4th grade for a little while, until we can get him a style. I don't like that all-in-one linked look. I don't like it on anybody. I have like elementary school trauma. So that's where my mind goes.
For their actions against small children. To me, this is, you know, I disagree with this Washington Post kind of.
Yeah, my cholesterol and glucose is high too.
Take this opportunity and situation in order to create more rifts, create more divides, create more hatreds, create more anger. For me, listen, let's not get into the personal drama stuff. Let's not get into the name calling stuff. Let's not be rude and mean and jerks about this. Let's be real with ourselves here. You made a statement. We just want to know why. Tell us why. What made you come to that conclusion? Can you tell us about the briefing? Can you tell us about the information? Maybe we're wrong, and we're willing to admit we're wrong if you're able to, of course, just provide some information to the general public that the general public gets to, of course, verify themselves here. We got another article here from the Independent. FBI's Kash Patel and Dan Bongino's face MAGA fury over Jeffrey Epstein and deep state conspiracies.
Dude, my back massager video is still viral. It's been going viral this whole time. I wonder how many views it has. I haven't checked in a couple weeks. When did I post that? $4.5 million views. How many comments? Only 651 comments though.
and they have this like iconic PSA to not buy from the brand Divino Swims. I've seen this all over my Instagram. This is the brand, and they have this like iconic style, and it looks so good on the website. And okay, on the phone, like it looks good, but it doesn't feel good. The quality is ass. Like I wish that you could feel this. It feels like Shein, and it's so big. Like I can't try it on because I can't post a video of me in a bikini. But this is like so big, and the bottom is like saggy when you put it on. It's not like fitted. It's kind of hard to tell. And then the top, even though it looks pretty, like when you put it on, it almost like breaks. Like the quality is so freaking bad. And I emailed them and I said, hey, can I please request a refund? Because on the website, they say you can return, but there's no way to do the return like you can do on Revolve, which I thought was super weird. So I had to email them. I said, hey, how can I execute a return? And they emailed me back, and it's in like these weird letters. It literally seems like it's a spam account. And they're like, oh, hey, actually, because you used a promo code, I used their 10% welcome code, which they gave me on the website to buy this bikini. They said, oh, we can't refund you. You just can exchange. And I'm like, I don't want to exchange. Your bikinis suck. This is the first time I got a bikini. $200, by the way. And it sucks. And I emailed them back and I said,
consumerism's gonna get you, girly.
this is my first purchase. I just got this literally a day ago. I want to return. And they're not letting me. And it's literally a $200 bikini. And it's absolute trash. Like, absolute trash. This is like a scammy Instagram brand. And I'm so annoyed. And yeah, I wish that I liked it because it was so cute. But trash. For $200, this should be $20. And they won't let me return. And they don't even have a return place on the website. You have to email them. So weird. It's like scammy. Yeah, I hate it. I don't buy them. It's a PSA to not buy from the brand Divino.
Look at how much trash you can fit in this
all over my
thing.
Instagram. This is the brand. And they have this like iconic style. And it looks so good on the website.
Josh completed a 5-mile drive. I forgot that's like a thing where you like, it's like a movement or whatever people were doing where they like take their trash and they shove other trash inside that trash. You don't throw away the trash until it's full of trash. You save space for garbage. Wow, it works. It works for sure. What is that? I should check my TikTok bank account. In the last 7 days, I've made $133 estimated. Okay. Sweet, now my bank account won't be overdrafted anymore. Noise. Are you ready to come inside? Oh my God. I'm coming. My tomatoes are so big. My tomatoes have like quadrupled in size. I must have done something right this time. Last time my tomatoes took a while to grow. They did grow, but very slowly. Probably was from something in the water of that creek. Oh my God. That's probably why I was malnourished from living there. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I want to do a fucking book review. I want to film a book review. Is it with a K or a C? Can you just show me my library? C. Dude, that's cool. Ow. I'll text you about that school. I want to put Elliot. I'm thinking that like he's getting to be of an age, maybe in the next year, I want to put him in school so that he can have some of that experience. And, you know, he's old enough to have some independence and, you know, and whatever. I think because he hasn't been separated from us from a small age, he's got security in his parents. Like he has a healthy attachment style. And I think that he is, I don't know, like he might be the one to start shit, but he's not gonna follow shit, I don't think. Yeah, I know, I've heard that. There's far fewer than there was even like 15 years ago. There was one in Florida, I think. It was like a charter school and an immersion school. No, it's actually here. It's here. It might be the school that you're at, but don't talk about it here. Let me... can't remember the name of the street. Yeah, so I literally lived, I was thinking that's the school I'm thinking of. So I lived like 2 houses down from that school when I first separated from Josh. When we first separated, I rented a place with a couple of single moms. Huh. Oh, that's nice. That's always good. Okay. He's drinking the water I put out for him. So I'm going to film. I have been reading, I've been working a lot, and the reason that I haven't been live streaming or filming while I've been working, like mowing and cleaning and stuff, or weed eating and cleaning and stuff, is one, because I'm doing basically the same job in a different location every day, and it can be a bit repetitive. So, like, I'd rather listen to something than be on camera. And I couldn't charge my tablet. I just got my tablet cord. I'm coming! I just got my tablet cord. Hold that thought. Come here. Come on. Come on. Are you coming? Come on. It's freaking hot, buddy. There you go. Now you can cool down. Okay. Some air circulation. So anyway, I haven't really felt like live streaming or filming when I just had my phone, because I'd rather listen to something. And then like the P. Diddy case stuff is happening, and that surprise witness has been live streaming. And it's crazy because if I start my live stream, when I start to weed eat, as soon as she's like, her live stream ends at the end of my shift. So it's been quite nice. 2 or 3 days out of the week. Now, I've also been listening or re-listening to a book series that I read probably like 9 years ago when I had my cleaning business, and it's a really good book. And so I was like, dang, I've also been listening a lot to book reviews. So like I've downloaded on my phone. This girl has this page called Shitty Book Club. And so I downloaded a bunch of her books that she's reviewed. They're like an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes 2 hours. They're like, you know, it's enough time to get me to work in the morning and back home in the afternoon, because I don't have reception for like 90% of my drive to work in the morning. And it's about an hour and 20 minutes. So I've downloaded the book reviews, so I've been listening to book reviews. So then I was like, oh man, you know what would be cool is if I could find a book, one of these like Cliff Note book reviews, I don't know what else to call them, like book recap, or I don't know, what is she calling them? Yeah, I don't know, a book recap. I really like listening to those breakdowns and, you know, like what happens in the story. It's sometimes better than actually reading the book, especially if it's a shitty book I don't really know if I want to read, or if I had a hard time reading but I still want to know what happened. So anyways, I was like, oh, I wonder if this book I've read has one of these book reviews out. And I looked all over the internet, and they doesn't exist. Nobody has made one about this book. And so I'm going to make it. Because I really fucking like the book. It's a really good book. What? What? Dropped a bomb in the chat and I didn't even know. Yeah, you should go to the emergency room. If the urgent care told you to go to the that they want you to go to the emergency room, then you should go to the emergency room. Listen, I have had friends die from pneumonia that were 25 years old and totally healthy and completely like normal. And they got pneumonia and they died. I know 2 people that has happened to. So it's not to be played around with. And if there's fluid, pneumonia is fluid on the lung. So if you have fluid on your lungs, you need to go to the emergency room. Yeah, like you need to go and you need to go to be at the hospital. She said that she doesn't want to because it's a 4-hour wait. Well, everybody tell her how stupid that is. This is going to be so good. I'm really excited about this. You can literally die. Right, but you could literally die, dude. It's like it's not a joke. You could literally die. And it could happen in your sleep. You know what I mean? I think you need to go to the hospital now. Yeah. Thank you, Witchy Pisces. I agree. Everybody thinks you should go to the hospital. You should go to the hospital. Yeah, that's true too. You know what? Hey, tell them that you think you might have shingles. Tell them that you think you might have shingles, and they will get you in the back immediately. And then they'll treat you. It won't be a 4-hour wait if you have fluid on your lungs. Yeah. And they'll usually, at the very least, even if they make you wait in the waiting room, they will at the very least take an x-ray of your lungs so that they can have an idea of what's going on. And then based on the severity of that, determine on how, whether to pull you back or not. But you should go like right now. Right now, while you're well enough to chat with us, which means that you're well enough to drive yourself. You know what I mean? I wouldn't drive man. I wish I was closer. I wish I could just take a day off. Where's Adam? He's at a festival. I just texted Adam, so we'll see if he's in that general realm. If he's... Yeah, we will. Well, the only problem is that if we call an ambulance on her, Nikki, they're going to take her to the hospital that she doesn't want to go to, which is why she's gonna try to put it off till tomorrow or whatever. Because the hospital that's near her is bullshit. It's like the hospital that I took Elliot to when I was, or no, I went myself when I was having heart issues, and they fucking didn't do me right. I only went to that hospital because it was the closest one. I know better. I know to go to a different hospital, but I was having chest pain, and so I was trying to go to the place closest. But okay. All right, well, get out of here. Yeah, right, Bus Babe? You know what else is bullshit? Dying. Absolutely. It's called probiotic, and what else? There's a probiotic and another one, like, it's a word like probiotic. Not antibiotics. Okay, good. He's gonna take you. Good. I was gonna ask about that. I was gonna ask and be like, hey, what about that guy? Is he around? Could he, like, help out? But I didn't want to be, like, a weirdo in case it was awkward or he wasn't around anymore. And I didn't feel like making you explain all that in that moment. Prebiotic, yes. What am I waiting on? Laundry. Wow, men are, I'm sorry. People on the internet. We need to keep our uncles away from the internet. Oh wow, this is genius. Grafting Bradford pears with dessert pear trees. Misty. I've been realizing how everybody's getting old and dying here lately. I'm not quite ready for people in my family to get old. I have been getting so many messages from random dudes telling me that my account is going to get deleted or whatever. They want me to click on their link and they want me to hand over my account information. All right, well, I was just about to hang up. I'm gonna go and, well, I feel like I should stage an area to film a video, but like, I don't like doing that. Like having to think of things ahead and plan, and I like to just have the idea and do it. But I wonder, like, I could turn the lights on. I could put something else up there. More like shawls, maybe. Ooh. Yeah, you have to get certificates from the office of something something. It's the clerk, like the clerk of the court, but for it's like HRS or whatever, health department. It's like the health department, Office of Vital Statistics. That's what it's called. All right. All right, I think it's gonna work. So that is what it looks like. This is the framing. So it isn't, you know, super aesthetic, but it's the best I got. As far as effort, willingness of effort, I'm all those skirts and stuff. What? I wonder how goofy it would be if I filmed it with my headphones on. Still has 70%. It was turned on all night long on the dash of my car, and yet still it somehow has 70%. That's crazy. Man, I wish I could get a lawyer. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go film this video and stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. I gotta text Barefoot too before I go on video filming.